Okay, welcome to Dreadnought Customs. This is, well, I've been a bit lazy lately, so I thought it's probably best do a little update of where we're at and what I've been up to. Not done many videos lately, mainly because I've not really been up to the workshop a great deal, to be honest. And yeah, just been a bit lazy. So I'll talk you through some of the bits that have changed, some bits I've bought, and some of the plans, and hopefully what's going to happen in the next few months. So we'll start with the GT2. So yeah, new decals, made these at the weekend. They're ready to purchase on the website, 20 quid for a pair, and available in many different colours, basically all the colours I've got vinyl wise. Yeah, this car has not really had much done to it other than this side strip fell off. We'll say fell off, it was falling off, so I peeled it off, same with a little bit of one at the front. So yeah, still kind of deciding what I'm doing with this, to be honest. Yeah, not sure whether to do it up, paint it, do some bits and sell it on, or what really. I do need to sell it at some point because I need a new daily. This one's not really the best for us a daily, but we'll see. But yeah, I think it probably needs to repaint before I sell it and a couple other bits, but she's all good though. Picked this up the other day. It's a ABF 2 litre 16 valve. Seems pretty decent really. Smelly. And it's pretty complete, to be honest, as well. Yeah, so plan with this is probably, I'm thinking about doing an OEM Plus build, so 2 litre 16 valve, but kind of standard looking car, but with like upgraded brake suspension, all that kind of jazz, and possibly on this one, because the shell's pretty strong on this one, other than a bit of rust up there it needs doing. So yeah, that might be a plan with that. Oh, bought this the other week. It is an Escort XR3, I believe it's a Mark III boot spoiler. Now, I've always thought that this would look pretty sweet on a Rocco. I mean, it weighs a ton, but so does the Rocco one, and it's not too far off really. Too bad. I mean, it looks a bit big, but yeah, kind of bought it drunk one night, as you do. Yeah, so nothing's really happened to any of these. The GL project, been working on the new version of the second rain gutter strips. So hopefully get them done in the next couple of days. Found and purchased a rear quarter for it, old one. It's not cut out very well. Whoever cut it out was a bit hapdash, but no rust, so we can get rid of that horrible dented filler filled quarter at some point when we start that one again. What else? Oh yeah, this one turned up. So mate of mine bought it for an engine for hers, so she stripped the engine out. Not sure if she chucked it in yet. And yeah, it was in the array, so I bought it off her. So this one, got no paperwork, so I need to apply for the paperwork, but I don't really know what to do with it really. Originally I was gonna cut it up, but it's actually pretty solid. They've smoothed the roof rails at some point, and you can see it's all cracked. So I'm guessing, I mean, it's cracked all the way along, so I'm guessing it's not filled. Sorry, it's not welded. Same with this spoiler holes as well. So it's straight. It looks pretty rot free, although I've not really looked over it properly. It's got no engine, but in general, dash ain't too bad. It's missing most of the interior. What is in there's bollocks. Missing some other bits, but we might have enough parts to cobble a car together out of it. But yeah, paperwork first. So the next big thing is the lip spoiler. That is the first one out of the mould. So yeah, that I'm quite happy with that. I do need to fit it probably to this one and do some road tests, but it's not. I'll try and get that done over the weekend. But yeah, here's the mould for it. So 2-piece mould. Due to the stupid shape of the underneath of the valance and arches on the Sirocco, it had to be made in, yeah, 2 pieces. So all I've got to do is drop that down to my fiberglass man, who will reproduce them, and then yeah, start flogging them off. But can't really reproduce them myself. Well, I can, the odd one here and there, but if I start playing about actually producing fiberglass parts and stuff myself, then I'm going to have no time to work on any of my cars, basically. So yeah, that's the plan with most of my products, really. I usually design them, make the originals, make the moulds, test them, and then I usually get other companies or other people I know to produce them, and then I sell them on. Otherwise, yeah, I'd spend all my time just making parts for other people's cars, and I've ended up with too many cars, so I need time to sort them out. Now this one, the turbo. What's happened to it since I saw you last? Battery's flat, so battery's on charge. Nice new OMP steering wheel, because the old one's a bit naff. It's running. It was running really crap until I found out that one of the coils was disconnected, so there's a bit of an own goal there. Other than that, temperature sensor needs playing about with a bit, because it did originally, when I had the car running before, it had 2 sensors. I had one for the clocks, which was the Mark II Golf sensor. This is water temp sensors, and then it had the original AGU 20 valve turbo sensor in here. But I read up that you can use a Mark III Golf one, bugger about with the wiring a bit, and it should, because it's a 4-pin, it should provide info for the ECU and the clocks. But for some reason can't get it to work properly, so you know, shit happens. Other than that, this bad boy's pretty much done, other than just got to adjust the bias for the brakes, and then yeah, MOT it. So hopefully MOT it, and then it can have its first clean in a year. Started on the arches again. So these are the original arches. So this is the originals which I kind of made originally and then took the moulds from. If you look on it, it's a bit too rounded in certain places, so especially around the bottom here, it's losing some of its kind of nice sharp contours. So yeah, started again with these. So hopefully get these sorted, done soon, and then I can produce some more, start selling them off again. I've made 3 of the wide arch kits. One's in the USA, one's in the UK, and the other one's on here. So there's not many of them about. So yeah, can't think of a great deal more what's really been happening. The GTI still in the corner over there. Poor old girl, she'll see some life again. So yeah, big plan at the moment is get this bad boy back on the road as soon as possible. Then it needs an exhaust, a remap, and it needs the seats retrimming. Once that's done, work out what we're doing with the GT2. If anything, definitely needs the bumpers repainting. It's all flaking off and horrible, and the front was dented. So minimum it's going to get is bumpers and the kit painted, good polish up, clean up, and the most it will probably get is a full kind of blowover repaint, which you could do with, to be honest. A few other bits as well, like number plates were all MIG-in, and wing mirrors are cracked and bollocks. got most of the stuff to actually make it a really good car. And what I found out as well the other day, I was chasing down the age that it's actually one of like built in like last 3 months of production. I think it was June the 16th it was made. I think they finished production in September. That's in 92. It was actually registered March 93. So this one was sat about for a while. But yeah, it's got all the mod cons, leaky windows, central locking. We'll see what happens. But yeah, I do need to start building some, selling some on so I can get to the others. Anyway, thanks for watching. We'll do some how-to guides soon. Fuel filling neck guide. Yeah, rear light guide I've started, but I got angry because I snapped something, and got to start that again. So yeah, thanks for watching. Goodbye.